So guys, there's very few brands in the world which only focus on design and passion. Mostly the brands you see, there many of them are about value for money, efficiency, and all those sort of things. They are very good, but I think brands like these have a better place in the world today. A brand called Ducati Motorcycles, a brand that is focused truly on the passion for motorcycles and the love for art and design. So we are going to take a amazing overview of the this showroom here, which is Ducati Chandigarh, and let's go and check out the beauties inside. So guys, we are at Ducati Chandigarh right now, and they have an amazing range of bikes available here. And to know more about it, we have Mr. Dhruv here, who is in the sales and support team at Ducati Chandigarh. Hi Dhruv, how are you?
All good, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So Dhruv, where would we like to start from about the showroom overview?
Let's start with the warm-up area we have.
Okay,
So
sure.
we have four bikes over here.
Okay,
One is the X Diavel.
okay,
This is the Black Star Edition. So this is basically a 1260cc motorcycle L twin, and it's belt driven. The best part is it has single-sided swing arm.
okay, okay.
So the another one we have is same X Diavel, but this is the dark edition.
This is the dark edition. Okay, the
Yes.
same bike, but it's in a different guise. Okay,
Different
okay,
color, and the alloy is a little bit different than the Black Star.
okay, okay, okay.
So the next bike, the very special bike we have is the Panigale V4 SP edition.
Wow.
So this is one of the most liked bikes on the track because of its lightweight carbon fiber components and magnesium alloy wheels. So
Okay.
it is one of the fastest bikes we have.
Wow, wow. So this is one of the benchmarks in terms of performance. If I'm not
Absolutely,
wrong. So
absolutely.
this is the super sports range that you have, right?
Yes.
So I think this is the super sports range that you have at Ducati, right? What else is available in this?
In super sports, we start with the Panigale V2,
Okay.
which is a twin cylinder. It is also a L twin engine 955cc. We start the super sports segment from there. Then we have a V4, normal V4. Then we have a V4S. Then we have the SP.
Okay.
Above that we have the V4R, and above that we have the V4 Superleggera, which is fully carbon fiber. Even the chassis is also carbon fiber. So
Okay.
these all bikes are there in the super sport segment. Then we have more segments which is on the first floor. I'll show you that also.
Sure. Let's move on to the first floor, guys. So guys, we are at the first floor of the Ducati Chandigarh showroom now, and we see many more beauties here. Dhruv, tell me about these two bikes here. I mean, they look amazing. A little old school in design, but they look amazing.
So basically, Ducati is divided into two parts. One is the Scrambler series, and another is the Ducati series. The bikes we saw downstairs are also a part of Ducati series. So if we talk about the Scrambler series, we have two basic variants. One is two basic engine options.
Right.
So one is 800cc and another is 1100cc.
Okay.
So in 800cc we have the Icon. So, and this is also the second generation of Icon. The first generation had no electronics involved, but this particular variant, which is the second generation, has some sort of electronics in it, like the riding modes,
Okay.
traction control, cornering ABS, straight line ABS. It's all there.
Okay.
Plus, you also have the accessory part, which is quick shifters.
Okay, so you
In
got
the
to
Scrambler
shift it there as
800
well.
only.
So what is the intended purpose of the Scrambler series?
Basically, this bike solves your purpose on your like a daily driver, or you can say short rides, or a solo traveler. If you're
Okay.
a solo traveler, you can go for the 800cc category.
Okay.
For two-person sitting on a bike, or for long rides, we have the 1100cc category.
Okay.
So this particular variant in yellow is called the Tribute Pro. So this is basically a limited edition bike. It's a tribute. The name says it all. Says it all. So this is also a L twin engine in 1100 cc. It produces approximately 85 bhp. It's a pretty pocket rocket kind of a bike, and it solves the purpose. It has got dual purpose tires, so you can take this bike on road also, off road also,
So
50-50%.
the name Scrambler suggests that it has a little bit of a off-road ability as well, right?
Yes,
And
exactly.
this is looking amazing. So the intended purpose is a bit of on-road and a bit of off-road as well.
Yes. So
Okay.
as it has got the MT60 tires, it goes on both off road and road also.
Wow. Amazing, amazing looking bike, guys. And now what do we move on to?
Let's go to the Ducati section now.
Right.
We'll start with the Monster.
Right. So that's the new monster, right?
So this is the new Monster. The difference in this bike from the older version of Monster is that the trellis frame is missing.
Okay.
Now it's a monologue chassis which is attached to the engine.
Okay. So
So
it's using the engine as a stretched member.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So the purpose of that was to make the bike more lighter. So this bike is approximately 18 kgs lighter than the older Monster.
Wow. 18 kg.
So this is more faster and performance oriented bike. This comes under the naked sports segment of our Ducati series.
Okay, so this is your everyday bike which can do a bit of sport riding as well, right? Okay, looks amazing. I think it's a very different design direction that they have gone
Yes.
compared to the older monsters, right? Is this putting out more power as well?
Yes, this is 111 bhp
Okay.
and 92 Nm of torque. It has got the 937 L twin engine.
This has got the L-twin engine.
Yes.
Wow, amazing. So I see a very amazing color here, Dhruv. What? Tell me more about this. What is this bike?
This particular variant of the naked sports category, this
Right.
is also a naked sports category bike. This is called the Street Fighter V2.
Okay.
So in Street Fighter V2, we again have two options, two engine options. One is a V2 and another one is the V4. So this particular variant is a V2 in its Tom green color, which is also limited in numbers.
Wow.
So this motorcycle was inspired by the Indian Army. So more of the army person like this bike,
Wow.
this color also. So this is a 955 cc. It produces 153 horsepower,
Okay.
102 Newton meters of torque. This is also a single-sided swing arm bike. The engine in this is same as the Panigale V2.
The V2.
So
Okay.
you can also say that it is the naked version of Panigale V2.
So this is like a naked version of a super sports, right?
Sport bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, I don't know if you're getting it on the video, but this color is something special. It's like a matte army green. Amazing color, and needless to say, a amazing looking bike. So Dhruv, what do we move on to now?
Let's go on the adventure section now.
Oh, so Dhruv, we see something very amazing looking. I mean, this must be really focused for the off-road, right?
Exactly, sir. This is our Desert X. This is one of the adventure category motorcycles we have.
Okay.
Very capable and very playable also. So this bike is also powered by a 937 cc engine, which is a L twin motor.
Okay.
And it produces around 110 horsepower and 92 Newton meters of torque. So the ratios, the gear ratios and the tuning is a bit different than the Monster, but the engine is the same. So if you like to go off-road or love trails, so this particular variant is the one for you. The suspension setup on this particular motorcycle is Kayaba.
Okay.
Front Kayaba, rear Kayaba, and it has also got a steering damper in it,
Okay. Okay.
just to make it more stable, as the front rim size is 21 inches and rear is 18. So this type of setup is the best setup for a off-roading kind of machine.
Okay. So guys, if you are looking for a hardcore, focused off-road motorcycle, I don't think you have to look past this. This not only looks amazing, but we know for a fact that it's very capable. Wow, and amazing color as well. Need not to mention, guys. So what do we move on to next now?
Let's move on to our most hot selling product,
Okay.
the Diavel V4.
Wow, 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 wow. So guys, before Dhruv gives a rundown on this bike, if there was ever a Ferrari that was represented on two wheels, I mean this bike has to be it, right? The four exhausts and this beautifully deep red Ducati paint. Amazing looking bike. There's no doubt about it. So Dhruv, what do we know about this? What's the overall concept for this now?
So, as this motorcycle has a V4 GT engine,
Okay.
the same which comes in our Multistrada, which is a cross country bike.
Okay.
The Multistrada V4 also has the GT engine, and this particular variant also has the GT engine. So, the benefit of a GT engine is that you produce more power, less of heat, and it is best suitable for long riding.
Okay.
So it has got a 1157 cc motor. It produces 168 HP in stock,
Okay.
and the torque is 125 Newton meters at 9000 RPM. So it's like it's such a power cruiser that you can follow a Panigale V4 on roads with this particular bike. Single-sided swing arm, very beautiful tire, four exhaust outlets. Matlab, this bike is a pure beauty.
No doubt, Dhruv. So, guys, I would like to add, there are two guises of the V4 engine. This guys is the GT guys. That is what Dhruv was saying, and the service interval for this engine is longer compared to the regular V4 because that I think, if I'm not wrong, Dhruv, that is using cam drive and this is using chain drive, right? If I'm not
Yes.
wrong, right? So this is again a more reliable engine. But if we leave the reliability aside, I don't think I've ever seen a cruiser concept of a sort of a motorcycle that is so sporty and that is so beautiful. I'm lost for word, guys. And I think we've missed a bike in the showroom, right? The Diavel. I mean that is your pure sort of a cruiser. If ever Ducati made a cruiser bike, that would be it, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Tell us more about that bike. I mean, I have to add, guys, this is, we were talking about the V4, but now this is a twin cylinder. And if ever Ducati would made a cruiser, which is a Ducati is a very sporty company. Their USP is making sporty super bikes. But if ever Ducati made a cruiser, we have this.
This has got some changes from the older Diavel.
Okay.
So this is called the X Diavel belt driven one. The one of the difference. Secondly, the difference is the handlebar.
Okay.
It is positioned more comfortably, more close to you. Thirdly, the foot controls. The foot controls are forward positioned,
Okay.
so that you have a relaxed riding angle.
Okay.
So your riding angle is very relaxed in this, and this bike is very capable. Also inspired from the Panigale V4 chassis, this bike is capable of doing filtering the traffic like anything.
Wow, wow. So what Dhruv is talking about, guys, that this is as comfortable as a Ducati will get. So I'll just display that. I'll just have a seat on the bike. Compared to the sporty intent that Ducati puts in its bikes, I think this is very acceptable as a cruiser, and especially because it is belt drive, the drive is also going to be very smooth. I'm very happy that one brand is making so many different guises, so many different genre of bikes. But one thing that they have done very successfully is they have kept the desirability element in every bike that they make. Be it the Scrambler, be it the top of the line Panigale. You look at those bikes and you instantly want those bikes. No other brand does desirability like Ducati does. And what an amazing showroom rundown that we have gone through, going through all the models. And guys, I think in India, this brand has just started because this brand needs a chance to perform. This is a very different sort of a brand which is making very different motorcycles, and you have to see these bikes to believe them. to see the quality that has gone into it, to see the thought that has gone into the design. It's not easy to achieve beauty, it is not easy to achieve art. So when you look at Ducati, it is a piece of art. Every day you wake up, you go into your garage, I think you gonna fall in love with these beauties again and again and again. Amazing bunch of bikes that we have at Ducati. And if you want to guys see these bikes, come down to Ducati Chandigarh and have a look at these bikes.